are in Croatia with in Moslavina, Croatia with I'm not even pretend that I know how to pronounce this because the S has this accent on it. Škrlet, something like that. Which is also the name of the grape that we have here, and it's a white grape. Oh, here we go. It says here pronounced Škrlet. Well, that's really helpful. Thank you. Which is a ancient, almost forgotten variety from Croatia. And yeah, so we will see. I won't read you the rest because you can read the back of the bottle and we'll make our own opinions about what we think it tastes like. But this is one of the first wines we've had from what is their name? From oh gosh, another one that Voštinić. Sorry. Yeah, and we've really been enjoying the Croatian wines, but I felt like we've been doing a lot of reds and like a lot of like Babbage and stuff like that. So I was really excited to get a white. And yeah, so let's try it out. On the nose, it's fruity and it's also got this. It's like what's the best way to describe this? It's like when you can smell that it's going to be really acidic. There's something, but like there's a quality to it, and I can't verbalize what it is. It's like a little bit green, maybe a little bit like grassy as well. It's like herbaceous note, a little bit floral. And then on the bottom, it's like super tart apples. It's like a mix of apples. It's almost like there's like the green ones, but then also I would say like there's like the yellow ones in there. Maybe a little bit peachy too, but more like an underripe peach. And maybe a bit like grapefruity. So let's try it. So it is more medium bodied than I was expecting, which makes me think this is going to be a really good food wine. Honestly, this wine reminds me a lot of Pinot Grigio. And a lot of people like to like poo-poo all over Pinot Grigio, but Pinot Grigio is a great wine. Obviously, there's a reason that so many people like it, because it's just kind of like a basic, covers the bases of high acidity, medium bodied, good with food. It is more interesting, I think, than most of the Pinot Grigios you can get out there. Definitely the ones that they serve at like weddings and stuff. But that's like the structure and the feeling that I get from it. So yeah, so the acidity is quite high, but it is medium bodied. So I like the idea of this with food. It's super crisp, like just like bright, floral. And yeah, it's like kind of like apple, like there's lemon and lime, or it's like limey too. There was lime on the nose now that I think about it, and that's really coming through on the palate. But like the underripe peach, that's definitely still there. The finish is honestly like longer than I would expect as well. So it's interesting because it's like medium, but it's still like super fresh and bright. So I like the idea. And like my pairings are actually normally when I say medium bodied, I like go heavier on the pairings, but I want to go lighter on the pairings. So this one I'd go like, I don't know, like poke bowls and sushi would still go great with this. Salads would go great with this. You could definitely do, chickens and turkey and stuff you're gonna have at Thanksgiving is all gonna work here. But I like the idea of it with something that's light. Not so much. It can't go with spice because it really does have too high of acid. Um, but yeah, the like whole sushi, that whole like area, it actually would be surprisingly good with. So I hope you enjoy it.